Alright, update time. It looks like since the last time I ended up taking the truck over to the buddy's house and put up on his lift, and I changed the C bushings on the front axle. I put 2-degree bushings in there, which brought my caster angle back to 4 where it should be. I did that, and I actually put a half turn on the adjustment screw on the steering box, and this thing goes down the road a ton better. It's got a front drive shaft in it now. Pinion angle's good. No binding so far. I put it on the RTI ramp again, and nothing bound. At least stuff in this side, but going the other way, haven't done that yet. So you can see I got the early Bronco 44 tore apart. I ended up taking the disc brakes off the full width Dana 44 that I have here in another truck. So I have the knuckles at the bigger hole, and the disc brakes. I got new calipers and all that stuff, new brake hoses, and I have my RCV shafts that are going in it as well. What I did is I had a full width 44. That's not the one that came out of, but the driver's side one, I need to take, RCV tells me I just need to cut a 1/2 inch of splines off of that end right there where it goes in the differential, and everything should work fine. I talked to RCV. Josh in particular there was really helpful, and actually hooked me up on just selling me the correct inner shaft for the passenger side that I needed for a great price. It made total sense just to buy it, as opposed to it was less money than buying a set of chromoly shafts with regular U-joints in it for this axle. So I'll be able to use these, $1,500 axle shafts finally in something. I got the Aussie Locker put in the differential, and my buddy at Bill's Powder Coating did the cover for me just for the heck of it. Why not? So right now I'm just waiting for the other inner shaft to show up. My other buddy is taking the Spicer lockouts, and he's actually converting the inner hub from 19 spline to 30 spline to work with the RCVs. So I will have full selectable lockouts on it, so I can freewheel it, lock it in, whatever I want. Yeah, so that's where we're at with that so far. And I ended up picking up a 1.5 inch leaf spring block for the back, because I think since I added all the weight in the back, the tire carrier, the spare, the box, the jack, the onboard air, the back of the truck sagged a little more than the front, and even adding the winch to the front of this did not bring the nose down, so I'm going to bring the ass up. So I'm going to throw a small little lift block in the back. Hopefully it doesn't screw up my driveline angles, but I got some rough country little blocks, cast iron, so I'm going to throw those in. So that's where we're at. Get this together, and I got to hopefully make a trip here in like 3-4 days. Take it on its maiden voyage up to off-road park. So, all right, I got the this is the short side, driver's side axle where it goes in the differential. I got it cut just over 1/2 inch. It was a 0.600. Needed to cut off the end of it. Got everything beveled in, so we are all good there. The old Milwaukee chop saw. She still struggled though, can't lie. So, moving right along. Okay, well I know what I just said a second ago in the video, but there was a change of plans in the last few days. The original Spicer lockouts were not able to be converted to the 30 spline, so I got a hold of RCV, and they make these nice 300M adapters that you get some Warn premium locking hubs for the Dana 44, take out the internal 19 spline gears, and they sell their own 30 spline. Very easy. These little lock rings, little black ones there. Take that out. There's another one here. Take that one out, and then just replace the internal gears and put it all back together. So now I have the nice brand new Warn lockouts for 30 spline. So I'm gonna get those on right now. And poof, like magic, there we go. Warn lockouts on my RCV shafts. Axle is now done. Only thing left to do is get the toes set on it, and now I believe I'm going to have to the drag link from the steering box. I think I'm going to have to make a new one a little bit longer. I don't know. I want to run the threads all out on that. Get the steering wheel straight. But that's it. Front axle is done. Aussie Locker is in. We're basically ready to roll here. So in 1 week from today, we will be going to Silver Lake Sand Dunes for Bronco Takeover. So there'll be a bunch of videos from that, I'm sure. I'm going to try to do my best to piece together something that's watchable at least. So, yeah, there we go. I think we're good to go. I got to get those lift blocks in the back to level it out. Hopefully that 1.5 inches in the rear will bring it up so it sits level. So that's it. So next video will probably be on the sand. Later.